In my entire lifetime of watching basketball, I've seen some incredible seasons, some incredible heights of basketball, and in today's video, we're going to go from peak for peak and rank the top 5 peaks that I've seen in the 2010s. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. As I'm editing this video right now, I kind of realized my intro is kind of weak, so you know what, enjoy this mixtape that I put together for you guys. So the players that are in this video. So without further ado, let's hop into it. To start us off, I have an honorable mention, and this honorable mention goes to 2014 Kevin Durant. Yeah, KD won the MVP this year, but I think these next 5 seasons that I'm about to name were individually better, but this is nothing to take away from KD. KD was still great that year, averaged 32 points, got to the second round of the Western Conference Finals, if I can't recall, but still one of the greatest seasons I've witnessed, but not top 5. So without further ado, let's hop right into the top 5. And at number 5, I have 2019 James Harden. In this season, James Harden averaged 36 points and 7.5 assists, doing something that we haven't seen since the 90s, averaging 35. I think Kobe did it in 06, if I believe, but James Harden was extraordinary that year. He could have won the MVP, but it went to Giannis, rightfully so. He won the MVP the previous year. And as you guys can see in this video, we're not just doing the MVP, we're just doing individual seasons. Though they didn't win the MVP, they still had an incredible season that should be documented. And I think this peak, this 2019 James Harden peak, is one of the best peaks I've ever seen in my entire life of watching basketball. But he's not top 4 though. We know who's in the top 4. Top 4, I have 2019 Paul George. Paul George had a phenomenal season. Although it ended too early in the first round against Damian Lillard hitting that game-winning shot, I think Paul George finishing top 3 in MVP, top 3 in Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 28 points, 2 steals a game. This was arguably one of the best seasons I've ever witnessed in my life. And that is no joke saying that. I know all the memes about Paul George, playoff P. He did change that narrative a little bit in the 2021 playoffs when the Clippers made it to the Western Conference Finals. But nonetheless, I think this season was phenomenal. Paul George was sensational. He was the number 1 option on that Oklahoma City Thunder team with a Russell Westbrook in the middle of his prime. But 2019 Paul George, that's 2 2019 seasons back to back. You know how it's gonna go. I think number 3, is that another 2019 season? It is. And number 3 is 2019 Kawhi Leonard. Not so much his regular season because, he load managed that regular season, but the playoffs, dismantling the Orlando Magic in 5 games, dismantling the 76ers and crushing their hearts in 7 games with that crazy shot. And then in the Eastern Conference Finals, building a wall on Giannis and matching up on him and dismantling them in 6 games. They blew us 2-0 lead. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, that playoff run was crazy. And then in the finals, what he did against the Golden State Warriors, who were led by Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and the boys. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard had an all-time great finals run. And without a doubt, that is a top 3 peak that I have witnessed in my entire life. Now, going on to number 2, it's got to be 2016 Steph. 2016 Steph was the first unanimous MVP. Should have been LeBron, but, how the haters be. Nonetheless, 2016 Steph was arguably the best peak I've ever seen in my entire life, but shattering the 3-point record, 50, 40, 90, 30 points a game, 73-9 record. 2016 Steph made kids like me want to go out and shoot the ball, want to go out and handle the rock like nothing matters. Steph Curry, if it wasn't for LeBron James, Steph Curry would have a bigger face in basketball. He already has a big face, but man, would his face be so much bigger. The babyface assassin, special, talented, greatest shooter we've ever seen in our lifetimes. I am glad to say I've witnessed Steph Curry play basketball, and I'm glad to say I've witnessed the magic of Steph Curry, arguably the greatest point guard that we've ever seen in our lives. But like I said, the 73-9 season, he didn't cap it off with a championship. And why didn't he cap it off with a championship? Because of this guy right here.
Silver Kruger on the track.
Is not the season that he beat Steph Curry, but one of his seasons. And that is 2013 LeBron James. 2013 LeBron James is arguably the greatest individual season that we have ever seen in all of our entire lifetimes. Yeah, as you know, you got 96 Jordan, 98 Jordan, one of them Kareem and Magic years. It's some Kobe years, some Shaq years, but in my opinion, 2013 LeBron is the greatest basketball player that has ever touched the face of the earth. Winning MVP, coming second in Defensive Player of the Year. He should have won it, but you know how politics are. It is what it is. LeBron James was straight phenomenal that year, averaging 27, 8, and 7 with a block and 2 steals a game. LeBron was going crazy. He shot 40% from 3, 60% in the 2-point range, 56% overall from the entire field. LeBron James was special, and he was playing power forward this year for the Miami Heat. That's the crazy part. A lot of people don't know that. He was playing power forward this year, and he played in 76 games. Started all 76, of course. He's LeBron. But yeah, I think the 2013 LeBron is the greatest peak that we've ever seen in the 2000s and in our entire lifetime. I'm not here to keep you guys here too long. So without further ado, I'm Win Trimmy, and I'm out.